Hey, Jeff Caminiti here. Today we're talking all about the downswing. Should I start with my hips? Should I start with my arms? How does it work? We'll discuss it. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so today what we're talking about is we're really talking about what is the first thing that happens in the downswing. We get up to the top of the swing. I'm referring to the downswing as what starts once we've completed our backswing. So I've heard a lot, I know I heard it when I was younger, start with the legs. Well, what does that mean? So today we're going to cover three components of what's actually happening. Number one, there is this, we've all heard ground reaction forces. There's this downward action that we have. There's a rotation of the hips. And the last thing is there is a movement or a shift of our weight. Okay, I'm going to give you a drill today that you can cover all three of those things without really having to overthink about it. Okay, golf is really tough when you're trying to think about more than really one, two, three things at a time. So I'm a big advocate of drills that help us to do those things without thinking of it. Okay, so here's the drill. I'm going to show you a couple things. I'm going to put a prop in my belt loop here, and I'm going to show you with this bag here how, by feeling like if I had a bag to throw, how all these components are going to take place all at the same time. Okay, so if I was going to take a bag and I wanted to throw it up onto like a shelf that's out in this direction, I like to use the word, I would have to heave this up here. I don't know what this bag is. It's probably 6 to 8 pounds. Okay, so it's heavy enough that I can't just fling it with my arms. Okay, it might look something like this. I would wind up, okay, and I would have to get ready to use my entire body to heave this bag up onto that shelf. So what's the first thing that I would do is I would start to lower into the ground. Okay, and as I'm lowering into the ground, as you can see with this that's on my belt loop, what do my hips start to do? Well, they're actually turning. Okay, if I showed you from this view, okay, if I'm going to heave this bag, my hips are actually starting to turn as I'm going into the ground. Okay, because I have to throw this bag up and to the left, that now is going to help me to shift all my weight onto my front foot. Okay, so the proper sequencing of it is this. We get up to the top of the swing, and there is definitely a component of going down. As I'm going down, my hips are already turning, and now I need to heave this club here, which now shifts my weight to the left. So don't have to think about all three things. Do this drill, and it's going to help you to accomplish these things, and not to overthink just one or try to think of three things at one time. Try it. It's going to help you tremendously.